Our virtual Norwegian adventure begins back at JFK International Airport in New York City. We've booked a 3,650-mile, 10-hour, non-stop flight from New York to Oslo, leaving tonight at 7 p.m., May 14th. Since Norway is 6 hours ahead of the eastern U.S., we'll arrive in Oslo at 11 a.m. on May 15th, 16 hours after our departure from JFK. Welcome to Oslo International Airport, Gardermoen. It's a beautiful, clear day and a perfect 50 degrees Fahrenheit, a perfect start to our virtual adventure of this Nordic paradise. After clearing virtual customs, we can arrange transport from the airport in Gardermoen to our hotel in downtown Oslo. Available are a train, bus, taxi, or our choice, a rental car. Oslo became the capital of Norway in 1299, when it was moved from Bergen by King Haakon V. It is a city in the county of Oslo, an urban area outside of the city limits, and Norway's largest metropolitan area, with over 1 million inhabitants. The inner Oslo Fjord region, also known as the capital region, is made up of 5 counties: Oslo, Akershus, Buskerud, Vestfold, and Østfold. Our hotel, the Grand, is in downtown Oslo at the northern tip of the Oslo Fjord. This hotel will be our base of operations for the next 5 days. After checking into the hotel, we head up to our room to look at our itinerary. Since sunset is until almost 10 p.m., we're going to spend the remainder of today at Frogner Park, home to Frogner Manor, the Oslo City Museum, Frogner Badet, Frogner Stadium, and the world-famous Vigeland sculpture arrangement. After dinner and a good night's sleep, we head out for serious sightseeing tomorrow, May 16th. We'll see the Norwegian Museum of Cultural History, Norwegian Maritime Museum, Fram, Kon-Tiki, and several others in the Oslo area. Day 3 in Oslo, we begin by joining in on the Constitution Day festivities. Afterwards, we'll visit several royal sites, more at the University of Oslo, and end up at the Ski Museum. Although we will visit 22 of 30 sites in Oslo, there are 8 we will not have enough time to explore. We will, however, highlight each with a brief slideshow and provide contact information for each. Frogner Park is located in the borough of Frogner in Oslo. There are several individual sites inside the park, including Frogner Manor and the Oslo City Museum, Frogner Badet, Frogner Stadium, and the world-famous Vigeland sculpture arrangement. The park has 1 to 2 million visitors each year and is open to the public at all times, free of charge. Frogner Manor was built in 1750, and the city of Oslo purchased it in 1896. Part of the manor is a beautiful garden and the Oslo City Museum. Also part of the park is Frogner Badet, a water park with several pools, diving boards, and other water activities. Next to Frogner Badet is Frogner Stadium, a field used for football and several other team sport activities. The Vigeland Sculpture Park covers 80 acres and features 212 bronze and granite sculptures, all designed by Gustav Vigeland. 58 of the park's sculptures reside along the 328 by 49-foot bridge between the main gate and the fountain. At the end of the bridge is the children's playground, with 8 bronze statues of children at play. The Monolith Plateau is a platform made of steps that house the monolith totem. 36 figure groups reside on the elevation, bringing with them the Circle of Life message. At the highest point in the park lies its most popular attraction, the monolith. Construction of the massive monument began in 1924 when Gustav Vigeland himself molded it out of clay in a studio in Frogner. The design process took him 10 months. Finally, the model was cast in plaster. In autumn of 1927, a block of granite, weighing several tons, was delivered to the park. It was erected a year later and sculpted for the next 2 years. The monolith is over 46 feet high and composed of 121 human figures rising towards the sky, meant to represent man's desire to become closer with the spiritual and divine. It portrays a feeling of togetherness as the human figures embrace one another as they are carried towards salvation. At the end of an 850-meter-long axis lies a sundial, forged in 1930. It's surrounded by the Wheel of Life, crafted between 1933 and 34. The wheel is a wreath depicting 4 people and a baby floating in harmony, a symbol of eternity. The overall theme of the park is man's journey, from cradle to grave. Frogner Park was amazing, a great way to finish off.